Ansu community, really, it is a center for change the attitude and bring the difference on education to the marginalized community. The project, we started 2006, May 15th. And the reason why we started the project really was, when I moved to Kisongo from Arusha, around my place there were no any school, and we only have one government school, which is almost 6 kilometers from from where we were living to the school. But then when we get in, because the kids has to cross this big road, we were going Ngorongoro, Serengeti, and a lot of cars. Some of the kids, the little ones, get the accident, and some were crushed, and some dead, and some survived. So I felt I feel so sad actually for what happened, and it happened because the parents and the community itself could not afford to have such a thing, though it was like there's no option to it. So we felt, and actually I felt that I had to do something to help this community to get education closer to them. We have a very big number of the people who are now out of the jobs. If they had some little day-to-day jobs, now they have stopped the job, so they cannot earn anything to contribute to school. So now we have a lot of people who are unemployed at home doing nothing, and they still have kids, and the kids need education, and the years doesn't wait.
Shule kwa kweli imetusaidia sana kutokana na watoto walivyoenda pale walikuwa hawajui kitu.
Ansu Community School has recognized the Chipa Sharua family as one of the poorest in the village. Raphael and Izire have 4 children aged 5 to 15, Elizabeth, Maria, Simone, and Geoffrey. They are both unemployed and say they struggle to provide food on a daily basis. Although they cannot afford the equivalent of £15 a month for school fees and the daily porridge, Raphael had volunteered to drive the school van until it broke down. His son Geoffrey still volunteers at the school, cutting the grass and cleaning the classrooms. Raphael says Ansu has made a big difference for his family, as his children did not used to go to school before it was founded.
Na kwa hiyo ninaamini watoto wangu wataenda juu sana elimu. Hawaje kifedha, sisi ndio hivyo tunabangaika, lakini Yesu ni Bwana atatusaidia.
Yeah, what he's saying is, despite the fact that he doesn't have money, he's poor, as you can see, that he has a big family, and with very little income, so they are earning. But he hoped that the kids will get not only knowing English, but to go further in life and probably come to help them in the future. Actually, the way we do survey and get the kids is that, first of all, because the family knows the school, they come to school and they ask for support or sponsorship or for any help, because probably you can come across the family with 6 kids. And some are very little ones, from 5 years to 7, 8 years. And therefore, we go and visit the family, and we really look at it. If they are really vulnerable, they don't have anything, they have no work, they have nothing. Some, they don't even want the meal, the daily meal. So that also drives us to introduce the feeding programs in school, so as to be able to get something in the middle of the day, because they could not even get the meal at their home.
I mean
He's saying it's the part which will really help. 5 years.
Prisca Risto is a mother to 5 children. Maria, Vanessa and Sharon, aged between 5 and 10, were the first children to attend NC Community School. Prisca is unemployed as she has lost the use of both her legs to tetanus. Her husband finds occasional work as a security guard in Arusha, but she says his salary does not cover the needs of the whole family. As she cannot afford a small contribution for the school, Ensu has sponsored her youngest daughters Vanessa and Sharon and paid for their uniforms. Prisca hopes her children, when educated, will get a good job to help her, and she says she believes every person deserves an education. She is proud of her daughters who can now translate English for her even though they're only 5 and 7. Vanessa says she wants to be a policewoman when she grows up, and Sharon isn't yet sure if she'll be a teacher.
Just so she can explain how difficult it is for her as well as a mother.
One, no. What is? Attention, attention. Stand up like a soldier. We're going to sing our national anthem. 1, 2, start.
Mubariki Afrika, wabariki viongozi wake, heshima, umoja na amani, ili tu Afrika na watu wake.
These are the class. This class were very dusty. But as you can see, the kids are enjoying. Are you guys, the two of them went to the 2 class?
Yes.
Why? They are too old?
No. No. What is this? This is 20.
Did you give them the exam?
Yes, I will give them.
So you have to test them. Okay, this is the class. This is part is the, we're using 2 class in the single class. This is the 2 class 2, and the other one is class 1. And we have only 1 teacher for the time being. It is what we can afford, though we were supposed to have 2 teachers. This class were very lucky and with no ceiling board. But Datum helped us to put a floor, as you can see, and this is the gypsum. You see now the class is very nice, look pretty really, but also it's warm. It used to be very cold, as you can imagine, the paper or whatever. But now it is warm. The kids are enjoying very much compared to how it was before. Kids who wish to come to school, but they cannot, and so they just sit out of the fence and look at if they can get the chance one day to be getting in. But yeah, it's a challenge. Actually, when you look at the demand is so high. We might have the request of almost, if not 100, like 86 kids comes in a year, but we take almost maybe 20, 25. So the big number of almost 50%, they have to stay at home, but they still come and look at what the others are doing, because actually they are friends. So when the friends come to school, they come and they just wait aside around the fence of the school and watching what the others are doing. But they wish if they could have that chance to come.